I've never been to Vegas. Is it awesome?
What?
Yeah, I've never been.
Oh, this episode, we're going to Vegas! We're floating through space on a green screen effect. Whoa, here come those neon signs.
Vegas!
Time to land.
Is this a Vegas?
Yeah, we're landing on the strip. Look around you. There's Circus. There's creme brulee.
You guys ever fly to Las Vegas from like Burbank on a Friday morning? It is
very sad.
What's known as the Stripper Express, because it's you and 40 strippers, all in like they're all fresh faced and they got their juicy suits on and they're looking good and ready to go. And then you fly back on a Sunday afternoon and it's just like the Cherokee Trail of Tears, man. And it's just a bunch of.
But they should be happy.
Oh no.
They've been through hell.
But they just worked.
They're rich. They're rich as Croesus, but man, they're just faded.
Oh, okay.
Faded.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
It's hard work. You have to give up parts of yourself.
No, I don't doubt that at all. I was just confused. Like I thought he meant like they didn't hit the mother load or something.
I'd never been to. I went to a strip club for the first time earlier this year, and I was with Emily, and I'd never been. We were in Portland.
You went with your wife?
Well, it was a bunch of us. It was a music festival. I won't say the names of the people I was with, so we went in and I sat down, and they had food. They had a full.
Oh. Yeah. The strip club buffet is one of the oddest fucking.
It's all over the place.
So
it's Chinese, but also there's Italian stuff.
Can I get some more pubes in my coleslaw, please?
I think it's weird to put that much mayonnaise near that much
mayonnaise.
Open genitalia. I do because having worked in food service where there are no women like with their crotches above the food, you're still warned a lot about how the air around us is filled with all kinds of beasties just looking for a perch.
Looking for purchase, yeah.
And there's a zone, you got to keep icing that coleslaw. You got to ice that
well, they don't give
sauce.
They weren't giving a shit about icing the coleslaw.
Don't let these microbial organisms ever think for a second they have a shot at having
Is this
children.
About black people again?
Maybe, but then to go in a strip club and like it's all dark and there's like a lady dancing and 3 feet from her crotch there's just crab legs and coleslaw. That's weird to me. Like, and imagine being how hardcore do you have to be into her crotch to not grab something on the way in? Like at McDonald's or something.
Oh yeah, to be like, well, you have to. I want to eat and I want to look at naked women.
I'll just eat at the strip club.
Yeah. I have time for one stop.
Yeah, I'll fill up there.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's all
That's
right.
gonna be a sad day when you're like, hey, the strip club food is not bad. But we were there, and I didn't know how it worked. So they were like, my friend was like, all right, every time they do a song, you have to go and give money. So their eyes were not smiling. They did not want to be there, these strippers.
Right.
And it was very sad.
Go figure.
The saddest thing is they're on the pole, and when the shift changes, the other woman has to come and she has to sanitize the pole, but they still try and make like a thing of it, like while she's cleaning.
Yeah.
At the car wash.
She's like spritzing and kind of doing a little thing.
Put your hands together for Wipe Down. Here she comes, guys. Get your dollars ready. Wipe Down's coming out.
If you've not been to Jumbo's Clown Room, I recommend that you go. Everybody, Jumbo's Clown Room is kind of the last stop. Like Courtney Love used to dance there. If
They
that
call
tells
it the
you,
gateway to rock bottom.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like it's druggy in there. Like it's pretty. Like there's a lot of heroin addicts on that stage. And
what are the girls like?
It ranges. It used to be they kind of put a paint job on Jumbo's. It's a little tiny place. It's very small. You could buy a drink and tip the stage at the same time. It's really it's very little in there. And don't touch anything at the Jumbo's Clown Room. It's unclean. And there was a girl that used to dance there, this Latina lady who was a dude. And
this Latina lady who was a dude?
Yeah, an ex-gentleman.
Okay.
Up there dancing around under a new identity. And
dancing around under a new identity.
I'm making it sound more heroic.
I think that's the name of her autobiography.
She had a bullwhip, and she'd come out and she would frequently hurt somebody in the crowd. Like, it's not big enough to swing a bullwhip in there. And she was constantly just like maiming somebody in the front row. And she would do a thing, and some frat boys would roll in because they'd read about it and they'd heard that Courtney Love, before she started murdering husbands, used to work there and stuff.
Hey, she murdered one husband.
All right, I'm sorry. I take that back.
Just one.
Just the one. And she would do this thing. It was so good. She was kind of a rock star. She would light a cigarette, and then there's a little brass railing about a foot, like kind of 6 inches above around lining the edge of the stage to, I guess, keep her from going headlong into the crowd, But it's a little brass railing, and she would light a cigarette and put it on, balance it on the rail with the lit end out, and then do a headstand. So now picture her on her head with her ass facing the crowd, like her facing away, ass facing out. And then she would do a back bend and pick up the cigarette with her ass cheeks, then press back up into a headstand and do smoke rings out of her ass. She would fart a little bit? She kind of, I think, just the air pressure flexing her, flexing her ass cheeks.
I can't even picture it in my head.
She would puff smoke out of her ass, and then she would go down to a frat boy in the front row and put it in a guy's mouth and be like, yeah! And the greatest thing in the world.
People died every week.
The greatest thing in the world is to be in the bathroom later on. You go, that's a dude, right? And they go, oh, oh,
oh. Because that's their deal breaker. I thought
it was Cary Grant.
I thought I was ingesting the fecal matter of a female stripper.
Not one that used to be a male.